We got a bunch of Pop-Tarts and we're gonna eat them. Let's do it! Ooh!
Welcome to Bros Review.
Pop-Tarts are a super iconic breakfast food, so we've tracked down all the Pop-Tarts so we can experience the taste of every single one. Welcome to part 1 of us trying every Pop-Tarts flavor! Let's get right into it. Jolly Rancher Cherry! My word, this...
Smash.
Is it still? You can still eat that.
Oh, it's edible.
So I was just about to say how great this presentation is, because it looks great and it smells great, and I like how colorful it is. Ooh, that smells really good. Kind of smells. Yeah, I was funny. I'm like, this kind of smells like a Jolly Rancher, and I realized this is Jolly Rancher. So good job, Pop-Tarts. Let's try this. Very flavorful.
Mm-hmm.
Very cherry. Very fake cherry.
Mm-hmm. It definitely is fake cherry, like it, and it hits you very strongly.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like overpowering. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, kind of tastes like a Jolly Rancher or like a cherry sucker.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I think that's good. I'm gonna give it a win.
Raspberry. Dude, I'm super stoked for this because lemon and raspberry are my 2 favorite fruit flavors.
But there's no lemon. But you just like both of
And
those?
I just like both of them. They're my 2 favorites. So
see, now you need like lemon on top of this.
raspberry.
Ooh, that would look
better be
elegant.
It might.
This smells very good. And it looks pretty good. I like the little red specks on the white. That looks very appetizing. Although the bread itself looks not appetizing. It looks very dry and plain and white like me. Let's try it. I don't like the bread. It's very boring. No flavor. Super dry, like I thought. The filling is pretty, like, almost no flavor. And it almost feels, like, powdery. It doesn't feel very liquidy. It feels kind of dry as well. But I have to say the frosting is pretty good.
I really enjoy this Pop-Tart. I think the cherry one is better, but I would still definitely eat this, like, of my own will.
If you weren't forced.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think the only thing good on it was the frosting, so I'm going to have to give that a fail.
I'm going to give it a win.
Jolly Rancher Green Apple. Ugh, it looks horrible. I don't know, man.
Yeah, like,
The box looked much more appetizing.
it does. It has a very green apple scent, though. Like, it smells
Yes.
exactly like the Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, but again, like a fake green apple. It doesn't smell like a real apple, right?
Yeah, I almost just asked, is there even a real green apple? Out of touch with nature.
Yeah, so sad. Kids these days. Man, I don't know. It doesn't look or smell appetizing, but I don't really care for green apples or fake green apples.
I'm going to try it because I like green apples.
And I'm going for the middle. I always go for the middle. The best part of the Pop-Tart. Hey, that almost rhymed.
It did.
Oh my word. Definitely the strongest tasting Pop-Tart we've had so far. Really punches you.
It's potent.
That's nasty.
Yeah, it's gross, but it tastes completely accurate to the Jolly Rancher. Like, it is 100% accurate.
But do you like the Jolly Rancher or no?
I do, but it's just weird having it in a pastry. Like, a hard candy in pastry form is just, like, weird.
It does taste very close to the original green apple Jolly Rancher, but I don't like Jolly Ranchers. I don't like green apple, and I don't like this Pop-Tart. I'm going to give it a fail.
Chocolate chip cookie dough!
Presentation is, on one hand, amazing, and the other hand, horrible. I mean, pretty colors, nice swirls. It doesn't look all mushy. What is wrong with you?
I literally can't hold it right now. Like, I picked it up like 3 times.
I
And
do not like the
it.
form factor. It's very difficult. It's very slippery. But I don't like that the chocolate frosting is barely there.
Yeah,
It's mostly missing.
very non-existent, but the swirls are a nice touch.
It is nice. I'm excited to try this. Ooh, it looks weird inside. Good. Barely any flavor, but good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
It's a very dry Pop-Tart, but it totally tastes like cookie dough.
But, again, the sides, there's no frosting, there's no filling, and it's like this super dry, horrible bread. It's not as bad as a raspberry bread. This bread almost has kind of like a graham crackery feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's pretty good. But not good enough to make me come back to it. So I'm gonna have to give it a yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna give it a win because I've already eaten these for breakfast multiple times. Brown sugar cinnamon.
I don't know, man. It's hard to get excited about something that's one ugly color.
I feel like I'm eating plain oatmeal. Like it's just kind of gross
You're
and
right.
flavorless.
Well, it's like plain oatmeal with just like the smallest dab of brown sugar.
It seems like your grandma's Pop-Tart.
Oh, yeah. I hope your grandma doesn't hear this. This is gross.
Yeah, this
I'm
is
sorry,
really
Grandma.
disgusting.
I'm gonna have to give that
A fail.
Chocolate fudge. It smells like hot cocoa.
The icing looks slightly purplish.
Yeah,
But-
and kind of like thin and dying.
Dude, I'm gonna eat it.
I'm eating it. It looks good. I'm gonna go both sides at the same time.
It's really soft compared to the other Pop-Tarts. Like, it's not dry. It's a little bit wetter, I feel like.
more
But
moist.
very soft. It feels like a freshly baked brownie.
It does, and the bread is actually good on this one. It actually has some flavor. I could eat this all day.
It is really good. I'm gonna have to give it a win. S'mores. This bread definitely looks like a graham cracker,
Yeah.
and it kind of impresses me. Like,
The frosting is so sad. It looks like it's really spread thin there, man.
it does.
It smells good. I bet it's gonna be good. Ooh, look at that. That looks cool. I taste the marshmallow. I barely taste chocolate. It tastes kind of like a stale graham cracker.
Yeah, a little bit. It's very dry. Like,
Yes.
it takes so long to chew through, like, even one bite.
And it's confusing because it's soft. Where a s'more, you've got the crispy, graham cracker, and then you've got the hard chocolate.
That's the most satisfying part, is you get the crunch
Yep.
of the cracker with the softness of the marshmallow. But this is just all soft.
Yeah, this is just kind of like if you left a s'more out for a day and sat on it,
And
then
sat
warmed
on it.
and then warmed it back up. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That was really gross.
Yeah.
Well, not really gross, just didn't taste good. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna give it a fail. A&W root beer. It smells like root beer.
It does. It's very
Even
authentically
from
scented.
from here, I can smell it. What about from here? No, I don't really smell it from over there, but
Dude, okay, the
Good,
frosting on this looks way more generous. Like,
yeah, they did
down
pretty
here,
good.
I got a pretty, good helping of frosting.
And the sparkles look okay.
You mean sprinkles?
Sprinkles look okay.
Sparkles?
It's glistening. Dude, I cannot believe how good this smells. It's gonna be such a mind trip eating a drink.
That's true. Let's try it.
And it's warm. Like, you never have root beer warm, do you? Tastes like root beer. Definitely has that aftertaste of root beer. Crazy. The bread tastes horrible.
I wonder if this could be used as a dry substitute for a root beer float. Just all in a bowl, just with vanilla ice cream, and then
Oh.
just sprinkle
That could be
root
a
beer
fun
Pop
idea.
Tart on it.
I thought you were gonna say this is like root beers for astronauts.
That would work too.
Okay, I don't really like root beer that much, and then this is warm in a pastry, so it's kind of weird. So I don't like it, but it's so accurate and so interesting. I have to give it a win.
Yeah, and the coloring on it is super good compared to all the Pop Tarts, so I'm gonna give it a win as well. Eating Pop Tarts is always a win, but as always, there has to be winners and there has to be losers. This week's winner had to be
Chocolate fudge.
It was totally delicious and it tasted like freshly baked brownies.
And the loser for tasting horrible goes to
Brown sugar cinnamon.
because it's nasty. But honorable mention goes to
A&W root beer.
for being really interesting, smelling good, and tasting accurate.
We also want to let you guys know we now have a Patreon page. We'll leave a link to it in the description below. And we really wanted to thank our first pledger, Jonathan Cairo. Your name's really sweet.
Yes, you should be a special agent or a chiropractor.
Remember to join us next Monday when we review something new.
And comment down below if you have an idea for what we should review next.
We hope this review helped.
Thanks, guys. Later. So boring and so tasteless. And honorable.
Honorable. but I like
Just now?
Just recently. found
Just
out
recently
about
or just now? Like this second?
it. No, like just recently, like within the past 2 weeks.
No.
The coloring on it is super good compared to all the Pop Tarts, so I'm gonna give it a win as well.
Just for the color?
Yeah, man, the color is awesome. Like all the other ones have been kind of lame and like mono.
What color is this?
It's like, yeah, that's like tri-colored, dude. It has 3 different colors.
It's not colors, it's white and like brown
And
like
orange.
and a light brown.
That's orange. But all the other ones are like mono like, colored. Like green apple's just like green on green.
Yeah.
And then you have cherry, which is just like red. Like the only other
This is orange.
colored one is like the raspberry one, which is just like white and red. Like
Okay.
this one has colored bread, frosting, and sprinkles.
So that means it's a win.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, we need sunglasses so we can say that and put sunglasses on.
I need my swag glasses.
Give me some glasses, man. What are these?
What? They're old like candy tins.
Dude,
Sideways.
check these out. These are awesome.
We went and found all the Pop Tarts. We're gonna try them.
You look
Let's
like
do it.
one of those people with an airplane.
What?
The people that flag down airplanes with the glow sticks. That or the people in Star Wars.